The movie begins in 1964, when a boy named Cassius Clay Jr. recalls his childhood, while he trains himself as a boxer. As he does that, the coach calls him, and asks him to move on to the next part of the training. After training, he goes to a press conference, where he mocks his opponent Sonny Liston. He goes on to tell the people there, that he is going to knock out his opponent in their upcoming fight. The time of the fight comes, and Cassius stands in the ring all pumped up, ready to knock out his opponent. The bell rings and the fight begins. Cassius gains the upper hand at the beginning of the fight. He beats up Sonny very badly, and by the third round, he is bleeding badly and his eyes are swollen already. Cassius himself, on the other hand, is fresh and has not endured any pain yet. Halfway through, he complains of a burning feeling in his eyes, and says he is unable to continue. However, his trainer Angelo Dundee gets him to keep fighting. Once Cassius is able to see again, he dominates the fight, and Sonny quits before round 7, making him the second youngest heavyweight champion at the time after Floyd Patterson. After that, we see Cassius celebrating his victory with his family. Malcolm comes to see him, and asks him to go to Africa, to talk about his experience at Ibadan University in Nigeria. He is invited to the home of Nation of Islam leader Elijah Muhammad. The next day, he goes out in the crowd, and tells people that he wants to be known as Cassius X. He then goes to see Elijah Muhammad. This is where he is given the name Muhammad Ali, as a gift from Elijah. Cassius's father is pissed at him for changing his family name. Ali tells his father, that he is not like him, whose only job is to get drunk and be with blonde women. As his father lectures him, his grandmother calls them in for dinner. On the other hand, Don King tells Malcolm, about Cassius being given a Muslim name by Elijah. He tells him that he will be going to Africa with him, because he is now being trained by Herbert Muhammad. Malcolm then shares the news with his wife, and both of them are upset. Cassius then arrives in Africa. He receives a warm welcome from the people there, as his car drives through them. He then sees his Muslim brother, and tells him that he should not get in a fight with Elijah Muhammad. After a while, we see Cassius sharing a dance with a girl named Sonji Roi. They stare into each other's eyes and slow dance. After a while, Cassius takes her to a room, and the two begin to start getting intimate as they kiss each other and cuddle. Cassius loses his heart to Sonji just like that. He tells her that despite the fact that she is not Muslim, he still wants to be with no one but her. The next day, he tells his friends that he wants to marry Sonji. They however advise him against it. Herbert takes out a paper on the table, as Cassius signs it to seal a deal with him. This deal is that Cassius will have a kosher cook, in the arrangement for their marriage at Malcolm's temple. Cassius, now Ali, does not listen to his manager, and ends up marrying Sonji. On the other hand, we see a US officer, who says that they should send Malcolm to Elijah Muhammad, as his life is in danger, and on top of that, they want to get out some information on Ali as well, now that he has converted to Islam. Malcolm eventually gets to give his speech at the university, but when he is about to start his speech, he is shot dead by a man, who appears from the audience with a shotgun in his hand. Everyone in that hall gets panicked, and the situation becomes chaotic within seconds, as more gunshots are heard in the hall. Ali is driving down a street, when a man comes in front of his car, making him stop the car right away. Ali gets to hear the news of Malcolm's murder and is heartbroken. He cannot believe it for a moment, and as he tries to process the news, he has tears in his eyes. The following day, Ali has a fight. Ali is furious and pumped up when he makes his way to the ring, and knocks his opponent out right away. After his victory, Sonji runs to him and congratulates him on his victory, but it seems like Ali has resentment toward her, as he makes insulting remarks toward her. Sonji gets upset and walks out of there. At night, Ali is unable to find her, and he asks Herbert about her. Herbert tells him that he has not been in touch with her for a long time, so he has no idea where she is. Ali then asks his manager for his advice. Herbert tells him that he should legally divorce her according to Islamic law, to make it abundantly clear that he has no relationship with her anymore. It, however, does not sit well with Ali's father, and he tells him that Sonji's condition is really bad, and she has been having emotional breakdowns, and is going back to Chicago with her brother. Ali is now really upset as he misses her. He gets out of there and comes to his room. There, He recalls the beautiful moments with his wife as he smells her dress. After a few days, Ali is getting ready to go somewhere, when he receives a call, and his assistant asks him if he would like to move to Germany. This is when Ali gets to know that he is being hired into the US Army. He goes to an interview, and the man interviewing Ali keeps calling him by his old name. It does not sit well with Ali, and he tells him that he does not like the name Cassius, and that he should be called Ali from now on. He tells him that Cassius was a slave's name, and he is a free independent man, and his name is Muhammad Ali. Ali also tells his interviewer that he is not going to go into the US Army, but the man tells him that the military people are not going to let him be just like that. He tells Ali that he is Muslim now, and the military suspects him to be involved with Muslim leagues. Ali, however, makes it abundantly clear to the man that he is not an activist. The man still advises him to be careful out there. After that, Ali is called to the US Army Recruitment Center. He is offered that the military will leave him alone, if he is willing to serve them just for the next 6 months. If he declines their offer, he could end up going to jail as well. Ali, however, refuses to be manipulated like that, and it does not turn out to be the best of ideas, as he is arrested by the FBI right away. Ali, however, gets bailed out, and upon getting back to his hotel, he speaks to a TV reporter on the phone. He tells him that he has not killed anyone in his whole life, and neither does he want to do that. He makes it abundantly clear that he does not have anything to do with the Vietnam War. The news spreads like wildfire in the US, and he is warned that he might be stripped of his title as well. Ali, however, tells everyone that he does not care. He is then called for his hearing at the FBI, and is asked to apologize for speaking against his own country. Ali refuses to apologize, and walks out of there right away. Ali is surrounded by the press when he goes out, and tells everyone that even if he has to do time in jail, he would do that, but he would never kill poor people in some other country. He tells them that he is going to stay in the US, and he is going to fight for his freedom. Ali has his next fight against a fighter named Terrell, and he slaps him at the press conference when he is called Clay. When their fight starts, Ali is very aggressive from the very get-go. He keeps punching while asking him what is his name. When he wins the fight, we see the audience booing at him. The next day, the judge gives his ruling against Ali, as the court has found Ali guilty of refusing his services to the US Armed Forces. The judge then says that his passport is going to be taken from him, and he will not be able to fight abroad anymore. While Ali waits for his sentence to jail, he spends his time walking around the city. He meets up with his old schoolmate Khalila. He then goes to see Chauncey, as he receives news about them going to be in front of the US Court of Appeals next month. Ali tries to change the topic, but Chauncey tells him that he does not have the license to fight abroad anymore, so he needs to be serious about everything from now on. The next month arrives, and Chauncey asks him to go to the Supreme Court. He tells Ali to petition their religious belief on a conscientious objection basis. Ali, however, tells him that he should forget it for now because he is running out of money. At night, Ali sits with his friends Khalila and Drew. They watch a boxing match on TV. After the fight is over, Ali calls Kosel, the reporter, and tells him that he is the real champ, and that the media should stop lying to people. Elijah, on the other hand, gives his speech about Ali, and goes on to suspend Ali from practicing Islam. He announces that Ali is not allowed to enter any mosque or talk to any Muslims. Ali's life gets more and more difficult as time goes by. He starts giving speeches at different places, and it erupts chaos in the country. He also starts liking Khalila, and they end up marrying. However, she is not really happy with how his life currently is. Ali attempts to regain the heavyweight championship against Joe Frazier. In the fight of the century, Frazier has the upper hand against Ali, and wins by decision, the first loss of Ali's career. Frazier later loses the championship to George Foreman. Foreman and Ali go to Kinshasa, Zaire, for the Rumble in the Jungle fight. There, Ali meets Veronica Porch, and has an affair with her. After reading rumors of his infidelity in newspapers, his wife travels to Zaire to confront him. Ali says he is unsure whether he loves Veronica, but is focused solely on his upcoming title shot. For a good portion of the fight against Foreman, Ali leans back against the ropes, allowing Foreman to tire himself out. He then knocks out the exhausted Foreman, regaining the heavyweight championship, regaining what he never truly lost. The end. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. Turn on the notifications, and leave a like to help the channel out.